this is you, and this is one of those girls who just keeps you guessing. One day, she's warm and flirty, her eyes light up when you walk in. She laughs a little too hard at your jokes, maybe even throws in a subtle touch on your arm. You leave the conversation buzzing, thinking, okay, I've got this. She's into me. Then, the next day, nothing. Cold, distant. She replies with short answers. No smiles, almost like you're a stranger. And just when you're about to give up and walk away, bam, she's back again. Teasing, smiling, acting like she missed you. So, does that mean she likes you? Or is she just playing games? In this video, I want to take you deep inside her mind to help you understand exactly why she is sending mixed signals. I'll explain the psychology behind it, the 3 main types of women who do this, and most importantly, I'll show you how to deal with it. So, let us start with the most common reason. She actually likes you, but she is protecting herself. Now, we all know what it feels like to get rejected. As guys, we've probably been there. You hype yourself up, walk over, ask her out, and she says no. It sucks. It stings, and it takes a bit to bounce back from. But what a lot of guys don't realize is that for women, rejection hits even harder. Way harder. Like, multiply dash, your dash, worst dash, rejection dash by 20. Kind of hard. Why? Because of how society and psychology shape the experience. See, most women grow up with this deeply wired fear of rejection, and when they do put themselves out there and get turned down, it often cuts deep. Not just to the ego, but to their self-worth. Now layer that on top of another pressure. Society tells women not to come off as easy. So even when a girl does like you, she's stuck in this awkward position. If she's too obvious, she worries you'll think she's desperate. But if she plays it too cool, you might never realize she likes you at all. This is where the mixed signals start. She wants to show interest. She wants you to notice. But she also wants to stay safe, emotionally. So she dips her toe in, waits to see how you react, then pulls back if she feels too exposed. It's not a game. It's protection. And here's something really important that most men don't understand. Women have higher standards than men when it comes to attraction. Of course, this isn't universal. There are exceptions. But generally, when you ask a woman what she looks for in a guy, the list is long. Charming, confident, funny, great job, makes her feel special, looks good, has a plan, affectionate, respectful, makes her feel safe, has emotional intelligence, and yes, good in bed. Now ask the average guy what he wants in a woman. You might hear, long hair, not too overweight, smiles at my jokes, maybe no kids, hasn't hit menopause, and that's about it. Again, generalizing, not judging, but that's often the reality. And this leads to 2 really interesting behaviors in women. 1, they're more comfortable flirting because they know most guys 1T reject them for just being flirty. 2, they're more hesitant to ask guys out directly because if they do get rejected, it hits way harder. So what you end up with is a woman who's giving you little hints, small signals, breadcrumbs of interest, but never anything bold or obvious. She's hoping you pick up on it and make the first real move. That's the first possible reason for mixed signals. She's into you, but she's afraid to show too much too soon. Now let's talk about the second reason, and this one's a bit more dangerous. She's a flirt and that's all she'll ever be. There are some women who genuinely enjoy male attention. I'm not saying they're bad people or doing anything wrong. They're just into the attention. They love the texts, the compliments, the lingering looks. They like having a guy or 2 or 5 orbiting around them at all times. And guess what? That feels good. I mean, think about how amazing it would feel if a bunch of attractive women were constantly texting you, flirting with you, trying to spend time with you. It'd boost your ego, right? Same goes for her. Some women crave that feeling, and they've figured out how to get it. They give just enough attention to keep a guy hooked, but never enough for anything real to happen. It's a pattern. One smile, hear a flirty comment there, then she disappears. She knows exactly how far to push, just enough so you stay engaged, wondering if there's something real. But deep down, she's not actually interested in going any further. You'll know you're dealing with one of these attention flirts if she always has guys texting her or hanging around her. She never gets flustered when you tease or flirt because she's heard it all before. She gives off strong signals but never follows through. It's like a game. She's not trying to hurt you. She just wants the attention, the validation, and honestly, she probably assumes you enjoy it too. She thinks it's just playful fun. I've been there myself. When I was new to dating, I remember getting so frustrated with a girl like this. She was flirty with me and half the guys we hung out with. I finally called her out, got upset, and then felt bad afterward. I realized later, she wasn't being evil. She was just doing what worked for her. I stopped engaging, pulled back, and suddenly, she was texting me, saying I should call her, asking if I was free. That's when it hit me. This wasn't about me at all. It was about the loop she was stuck in. Flirt, get attention. Repeat the worst part. A lot of guys fall into this trap because they confuse attention with affection. They chase reactions instead of results. And they stay stuck in a fantasy that's never going anywhere. So yeah, that's the second reason for mixed signals. She likes your attention, not you. But there's one more possibility, and it might be the most relatable of all. She honestly can't decide. Sometimes the girl giving you hot 10 cold signals isn't guarded or manipulative. She's just confused. Her emotions are flipped. One moment, she's into you. The next, she's unsure. Then, she's into you again. And this happens a lot when both of you are still figuring things out, especially when a guy is new to dating or still learning the rhythm. Maybe you hesitated to ask her out. Maybe you didn't take your shot when the moment was there. Maybe you let the spark fade, then tried to reignite it. That back and forth energy, it messes with both of you. From her perspective, she starts to wonder, is he into me or not? She feels like you're inconsistent, so in return, she becomes inconsistent. Her mood swings reflect your hesitation. You'll see this more in younger women, especially in their early 20s. By the time most women hit 27 or 28, they've dated enough to spot that pattern. They see it as inexperience. They want a guy who knows what he wants. But go younger, and you'll find the roller coaster. One day she's cuddly and sweet. The next, she won't return your texts. Then a few days later, she's back like nothing happened. Confused. Of course you are. She is too. So the question becomes, how do you tell the difference? Don't worry, that's exactly where we're going next. So, we talked about the 3 possible reasons why a woman might be giving you mixed signals. 1, she likes you but is protecting herself. 2, she just wants attention and isn't serious. 3, she genuinely can't make up her mind about you. Now let us dig into how you actually spot the difference between these types, because that's where most guys get stuck. Let us start with the guarded woman, the one who likes you, but is afraid of being hurt or coming on too strong. Here's how she acts. She stays a little distant. Sure, she might not chase you, and she probably won't flirt boldly, but she never goes ice cold. She's consistent. She gives you subtle signs, maybe eye contact that lingers. Maybe she positions herself near you at a party. Maybe she asks little personal questions here and there. She's not trying to play you. She is just waiting for you to show her that you're safe to open up to. That you're the kind of guy who's going to lead. And here's the key. When you make a move, she doesn't resist. She might blush, she might act a little shy, but if you move things forward, ask her out, start touching her more, flirt with intent, she goes with it. That's the biggest green light you'll ever get. Now compare that to the undecided woman. Her signals are totally different. She's not holding back because she's scared. She's holding back because she doesn't know. 1 minute, she's super into you, touching you, texting you first, leaning in close. The next minute, she's emotionally somewhere else. She pulls away, makes excuses, seems distracted. It's not cold and subtle like the guarded woman. It's emotional whiplash. You'll feel it, this intense on-off vibe. Like she's rolling a dice in her mind every time she sees you. Should I like him? Should I not? And to be totally honest, this type is the toughest to handle, because sometimes you do have chemistry. Sometimes you do share great conversations and laughs. But because of timing, immaturity, or whatever else is going on in her life, she's just not ready to fully lock in. So how do you tell the difference? Here's a breakdown. Guarded women? Oh, give you light, consistent signals. Oh, don't go totally cold. Oh, move with you when you take a step forward. Undecided women. Oh, swing wildly from hot to cold. Oh, get really close, then vanish emotionally. Oh, say yes, then cancel. Say no, then flirt. Again and again. Flirt queens, the game players. Oh, stay confident no matter what you do. Oh, keep things just interesting enough to keep you hooked. Oh, never escalate, never commit. Here's the truth. Mixed signals only survive in one condition: when you stay passive. If you're just reacting, waiting, hoping, analyzing every emoji she sends, you'll stay stuck in her loop forever. But the second you take control and move forward, everything becomes clear. So let's shift from analysis to action, because ultimately, the way to stop mixed signals from messing with your head is to take the lead. That's the part most guys miss. They think they need to figure her out first. Read the signs, decode the emojis, replay the conversations in their head 50 times. But what they really need to do is make a move and watch her reaction. So let me give you the 3 steps that cut through all the confusion. These are the only tools you need to know where you stand. Use them in this order. Step 1. Get her to invest. This is the easiest test. Ask her for something small, something she has to do, not just say. Could be as simple as, come sit over here, hold this for me while I tie my shoe. Hey, help me pick something real quick. The goal here isn't the favor itself. It's watching if she follows your lead. Does she comply? Does she hesitate? Does she smile and move with you? Women who are even mildly interested in you will say yes to small things, because it doesn't feel risky, and it gives her a safe way to connect. If she gives you nothing, won't move, won't help, acts annoyed, you've got your answer. She's either not into you, or she only likes you when you're chasing. Step 2, ask her out clearly. Forget the vague, we should hang sometime line. Be direct. Name a time and a place. Like, hey, I'm going to this spot Friday night, come with me. Or let's grab a drink Tuesday after work. You in. No open-ended maybes. No long texting debates. Just one clean, confident invitation that requires a yes or no. Because this is where most guys lose their momentum. They flirt forever without ever testing if she's actually down. They dance around it, waiting for her to make it obvious. But remember, most women won't make it obvious. They're waiting for you. And if she says no, good, now you're not wasting your time. You've already learned more than 10 hours of texting would have told you. Step 3. Escalate the physical connection if she invests. If she agrees to hang out, then take it to the next level. No, this isn't about rushing or being aggressive. It's about recognizing that attraction is momentum. It builds. And if you don't move it forward, it cools off. So flirt deeper, get closer, make your intentions known. If the vibe is right, go for the kiss. If she pulls back, you'll feel it tanned, you'll know exactly where she stands. If she leans in, there's your green light. No more signals needed. The point of these 3 steps isn't to manipulate or pressure, it's to bring clarity. You don't need clever lines, perfect timing, or mind-reading skills. You just need movement. So many guys get stuck because they're waiting for something magical to happen, a perfect moment where all her signals align and she makes it obvious. That rarely happens. But when you take bold.com action, you force the moment to happen. She'll either come with you, or she won't. Either way, you'll be free from the guessing game. So by now, you understand the 3 types of women who give mixed signals. You know how to spot them. You've got the 3 steps to break through the noise. Get her to invest. Ask her out. Move things forward. But here's the truth. You won't be able to apply any of that if you're still scared of rejection. That's the hidden root of everything. The real reason you hesitate, overthink, analyze every little thing she says or does, it's because deep down, you're afraid. Afraid of the moment where you step forward, and she says no thanks. And I get it. Every guy's been there. That fear isn't just in your head, it's been drilled into you for years. Think back to school. What happened when you got an answer wrong in class? People laughed. You felt dumb. If you failed a test, you weren't just told to improve, you were made to feel less than. So you learned early on. Failure equals embarrassment. That programming never really goes away. It seeps into everything: your work, your friendships, and yes, your dating life. Especially when it comes to putting yourself out there. So now, you're grown. And suddenly you're in front of a girl who might like you, and that old fear comes roaring back. What if she rejects you? What if you look like a fool? What if it hurts? Let me tell you something I wish someone told me years ago. Rejection is not the enemy. Hesitation is. Rejection is fast, clean, honest, it gives you clarity, and clarity gives you freedom. But hesitation, that traps you. That's what keeps you checking your phone, rereading old messages, wondering what every little shift in her tone means. You can live in that confusion for months or even years if you don't break the pattern. Here's the reality. If you try to move things forward and she says no, nothing bad actually happens. You don't lose status. You don't lose value. The world doesn't stop spinning. And you definitely don't lose your shot with other women. In fact, something strange happens when you stop being afraid of rejection. You start to become magnetic. You show up differently. You carry yourself with calm confidence. You walk into a room like you've got nothing to prevent. That's the exact energy women pick up on. Because confidence isn't about being perfect. It's not about being smooth or having the best lines. Confidence is about motion. It says about stepping forward, even when you're not sure what's going to happen. That's what sets you apart from 99% of men. Most guys wait, they stall, they hope the girl makes it easy. They wait for certainty. But women don't want a man who waits for certainty. They want a man who creates it. Let me share a quick moment from my own journey. There was a time when I dreaded mixed signals. I'd spiral anytime a girl seemed hot and cold. I'd overthink every interaction, trying to calculate the perfect response. Then one day, I decided I was done playing that game. I told myself, from now on, I'm moving. If I think she's into me, I'll ask her out. If she hesitates, I'll move on. No more guessing, no more waiting. And something amazing happened. The women who genuinely liked me, they lit up. They felt seen. They were relieved that I finally noticed their hints and took charge. The women who were just playing around, they got quiet, awkward, disappeared. It was never personal. It was just clarity. From that moment forward, I stopped worrying about what her mixed signals meant. Because every signal, to me, became a green light or a red light. I moved either way. No drama, no confusion, just progress. And every time I took that bold step, I got one of 2 reactions. She moved with me. She fell back and I was free. Sometimes, yeah, she circled back later. Maybe softer, more open. Maybe still trying to flirt without commitment. But I handled it the same way every time. Push forward, see if she follows. If not, no problem. That's the mindset I want you to take with you. Lead first, watch second. Because if you want real connection, real results, not just attention, and endless flirting, you have to risk a no. And that's not weakness, that's strength. Let me wrap this video up with one final thought. If you're stuck in a mixed signal zone right now, the only thing keeping you there is fear. Fear of rejection, fear of looking dumb, fear of ruining what might happen someday. But someday never comes. Not if you don't move. So take control. Stop waiting for signs. Be the sign. Ask yourself this: if I wasn't afraid of being rejected, what would I do next? Then go do it. That's your answer. That's your power. And I promise you, The moment you stop dancing around her signals and start making moves, your entire dating life changes. No more overthinking, no more games, no more being stuck. You'll either build something real with her, or you'll be free to find someone who actually wants the same. Either way, you win. Stay strong, be bold, and I'll see you in the next video.